If you like the video, please like and subscribe.
What's up, guys? So totally different type of video that I'm used to. So in this video we are going to be rebuilding an 05 YZ450F. When I say rebuild, I'm not putting like a new bottom end, but we're going to go from the top end. I'll go over this whole bike. It's basically getting fully, I guess I wouldn't say restored, but restored. So I'll show you what I got, all the parts we got to get, everything we have to do to get this thing back ripping. And I'm really excited for this. I haven't had a bike in a long time, and I've always wanted another one. Well, I got it, so let's go. Real quick too, I haven't posted any videos lately. Once again, still hot. Corvette's running great. I got poison ivy all over me, so that's been phenomenal. So yeah, I just kind of been taking it easy. Been working on ordering stuff for this bike, getting a good inventory of what I have, what I need, and everything like that. All right, so we'll start off. This is the bike. This is the condition I got the bike in. Sorry, I had to move some stuff around here. Obviously, there's a lot to do. So we'll go over what the bike needs in order to get back up and running, all the stuff that was missing. This bike was being converted into a flat track bike, and then I bought it, which we're unconverting it and putting it back to a dirt bike. So a lot of stuff is missing, but obviously we need all the plastics. Every single one of them. I do have a tank and a seat, so that's cool. I need to get a new front wheel. This is a Kawasaki wheel. I actually have to give it back to the guy. And I need all the front brakes. It doesn't have a caliper, no hose master, nothing. We got a YZ450 piston going in it. I got a brand new timing chain going in it. I'm missing one valve guide, so that's coming. The little dowel pin right here in the motor, that's missing, which I got new O-rings for that coming. Obviously we need a chain, front sprocket, rear sprocket, everything on the handlebars from a throttle tube. Obviously I said the front brakes, we got clutch levers, we have to get grips, the bars are bent, so that's all coming. Let's see what else. The chain roller is missing. I got one of those coming. Has the wrong rear master cylinder on it, so we got to replace that. Obviously it needs a new rear tire. While I'm doing the rear tire, got a new tube coming. Let's see what else. Oil change. Unfortunately with the plastic kit, it didn't come with like the fork guards, so I had to order those separately. It did not come with the mud flap that goes back in here, so that's coming separately. Yeah, I'm missing a ton. I know it needs a shifter, so that was coming. So this is what I got right here. Tank, seat. I got a bunch of parts just laid out here, just seeing what I have. It does have a big old flywheel weight on it. I got both cams, valve cover, head, carb needs to be rebuilt, needs a new accelerator pump. Let's see. MSR flywheel cover. I gotta hone that cylinder out. I did get an auto tensioner, but I'm not going to be using that because I have a manual tensioner already in wherever it is, right there in the cylinder. We got the motor mounts, head bolts, oil lines, exhaust screws. I did get the radiators, but they are bent to hell, so we got new radiators coming also. Like I said, we're going to put a YZ450 piston in it. And just get it going. So this is gonna try to be one video. I'm gonna try to edit it all down. I might have to make it 2 videos, but I got a bunch of stuff here and I have a ton more coming this week. So I'll show you what I got so far and we'll start digging into this thing one project at a time. So obviously here's my new hot cam chain. This thing also does have a brand new Hot Rods crank in it. It had it in it when I got the bike. It hasn't even been ran on it or anything. So the new rear tire and the complete plastic kit is out in my other shed. So we got so far the air filter cage that was missing, new bars, throttle tube, clutch perch with hot start lever, no, that's the shifter, air filter screw. This is my chain and sprockets, 520 chain. grips, head gaskets, donuts, spark plug, the oil drain plug copper gaskets. There's the accelerator pumps here. This is a bike nut and bolt kit, and then I have an engine nut and bolt kit, and then I also have a plastic bolt kit coming too. So then we got our tube, I got a new radiator cap. Yeah, so we got a lot of stuff, and we have a ton more coming. So we got our work cut out for us, but let's get going. All right, so we just went ahead and measured all our valve clearances. We don't have to have the head on the bike to do that. My intake valves are they're a smidge across the board. Everyone is the same. They're all a smidge loose. I'd rather have it a little loose than a little tight, being the bike wouldn't start. And the exhaust valve is basically right on the money. So I think I'm going to run it as it is. I have a message into a master Yamaha technician, and he's gonna let me know what he thinks to do. He'll get a kick out of that one. So he's gonna let me know what to do exactly. I don't have my micrometer at home, so I might have to mic those out exactly, and we'll shim it to perfect. We'll see what he says. All right, guys, we got all the valves to spec. A couple were out, like I said. We got new shims from my buddy. Everything turned out really, really good. So we're gonna go ahead and start getting into this thing, get it put together, and see where we're at. Get to going. And just like that, it's done. All right. Obviously didn't film the whole build. Took me about 2 weeks to do, but we're done. So let me go over the bike, what we did, and then we'll go out and rip this thing, see how it does. Oh, all right, we'll start with the motor. We got a YZ450F 12.5 to 1 compression piston we did. Manual chain tensioner, obviously case saver, tush shifter. We totally rebuilt the carb with an all bells rebuild kit. We got new aluminum radiators, 520 chain, new 14 tooth sprocket in the front. We got a 52 tooth in the rear, which was the wrong choice, by the way. New brake pads, brand new Tusk rear tire and tube. We got a whole new used tire and tube. Well, I'm sorry. We got a whole new used rear wheel, the whole thing. Complete brake kit, which is actually really nice. The pads were already good on it, which I didn't replace those. I have them. I had a steel braided brake line, works connection cover, ASV lever. We went with Tusk bars. We did handlebar risers because I'm tall as shit. A Cerebus handguards. We did the Lex slip-on muffler. I did have to modify that head pipe because it wasn't for this bike, but it worked. I went with some cheap eBay graphic kit for now. Nothing crazy. It was like 50 bucks for it. Oh, let's see. It's got, I don't remember what the air filter brand is. It's got a no-toil air filter cage, like I said earlier in the video. All new plastics, every single piece of plastic. The only thing that's original is the tank, and the airbox came with it. Other than that, every piece of plastic's done. I cut my own decals for the numbers. The front number plate I did myself. New clutch perch, clutch lever, new hot start lever. Man, it's been a little bit crazy. Oh, we got a big old skid plate. I don't know what brand it is. I actually bought it used off eBay for like 50 bucks. It's got a little dent in it, but it does the job. Exactly what I needed to do. So, yeah. Let's go out. We're going to rip this thing and see where we're at. All right, guys, I will put this too. I did go drive this the other weekend. Gave it a shakedown. The bike did awesome, but it did end up breaking down. I lost spark on it. Essentially the pickup that runs off the flywheel that triggers the spark, somehow the bolts were loose. I didn't loosen them. It could have been like that when I got it. They could have vibrated loose, who knows. Doesn't matter. Figured it out, fixed it. Well, we pulled her apart and we got good news and bad news. Good news is I figured it out. Bad news is I'm missing a Phillips screw. The bike is fully broken at this point. It's got like 4 hours on it. I built a little track around my yard. Yeah, and like I said, today we went out for a pretty decent ride. Zero problems whatsoever. The bike literally didn't have a single issue. So here we go.
fuck, it's fucked.
It snapped.
It actually broke.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
Anyone got a rope?
I do.
Good.
Perfect.
This is the same road.
Yep.
It's about the same spot, honestly.
Master link was sent.
Nope.
No, the master link's right here. awesome today. No problems at all out of it. Honestly, everybody else had problems, so it's a little bit of a shorter day riding, but the bike's good to go. I do need to change the rear sprocket. I have a way too big of a rear sprocket on it, so I'm really winding it out. And then it needs a new front tire and new front wheel bearings. But other than that, the thing's ready. So I'm gonna go home, wash this thing up, get it put back away, and then I'll probably tear it down this week, get it to where it's 100% ready. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. Sorry for the weird video. If y'all like this kind of video or whatever, leave a comment, shoot me a message or something. I'll do some more. But that's it. Appreciate y'all watching.